Alrighty. We can compare notes once the others return. Hopefully then our next move will become clear. Ooh, cutscene. Talking? Hey, Akiyoshi.
No.
Aww. Sag. Twould seem our conversations were much alike. A looming disaster, creation magics running rampant, and this convocation's efforts to bring salvation out of chaos. I suppose there was talk of little else in time when these events came to pass. Ah, Urianger, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancients' art of creation? A fascinating disciple indeed. Aught the mind can conceive may be rendered in reality. All that is required is a clear concept upon which to focus one's will. Words are hard right now.
You're good to put the...
Alrighty, we are good to turn on camera again. There we go. 'Tis only me on this side this time. I think I can put it up a little bit. That looks good.
Hey, chair.
'Tis not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Asians.
My butt feels so good in this chair.
Nice. Wherein ritual ceremony breatheth life into figments of myth and legend. I see we arrived at the same conclusion then. The people who lived in the age before the Sundering were blessed with vast reserves of mana. No matter how draining these creation magics must be, it seems they paid the cost with not more than a fraction of the aether which coursed through their own bodies. If we were to attempt the same, such spells would soon deplete our energies and then seek to draw the balance from elsewhere. From a hoard of crystals, mayhap, or from the very land itself. Thus, when this art of creation was placed into our hands, it became, in effect, a means for destruction. An interesting matter, which no doubt bears further study, but despite all these revelations, I worry we are no closer to finding Emmett Sulk. Has anyone learned aught which might lead us to his location? Not directly, mayhap, but from what we've heard, it seems the convocation of 14 is sequestered in the nearby Capitol building. When we went to see for ourselves, the attendant would have let us through without a writ of permission. So we tried our luck at the Bureau of the Administrator, where we thought these permissions might be issued, but the clerk there said he couldn't help us since our names didn't appear in the registry.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And that was where we gave up. I wondered, though, Glacier, could you be eligible for one of these writs? The voice in the lift seemed to know who you were. It might be that your name is registered at the bureaus as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Meanwhile, I'll head back to the capital and search for a less official point of entry, just in case. Of course, Thancred's gonna go and look for a way to sneak in. Pray allow me to accompany thee on thy reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove needful. I think I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could help cure Glacier's condition. Would you mind coming with me? That face, what the heck? Of course I don't mind. Just lead the way. Then Ishtola and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. There's surely more intelligence to be had. And so, we part ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in front of the capital. Alright, where am I going? Fly me here.
Oh, sorry. Did you... Yeah. Did I just teleport?
No, I'm not in the car.
Why aren't you in the car?
You were too far away.
So my question still stands, why didn't you fly teleport?
God, that's 70 gil.
So
How's
you're
that less than
rich?
4 mil?
What?
I have less than 4 mil.
What happened to all of your money? You were just like, I got 9 mil.
I bought gear, okay?
Uh,
I bought gear. This is actually really nice. Nice sipping drink. You never add the ice.
to yours or mine?
To mine.
Oh, I didn't even add it to mine. I kind of forgot about it.
Do you want ice?
One ice cube would be nice.
Alright, I will be right back, everyone. Whoever has tuned in.
Yeah, we need a way to keep these from moving.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 2 ice cubes.
Just one for me.
Okay. So I know Akiyoshi's here. Who else is here?
Me.
Other than you?
Why is there more people?
A visitor's writ. Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. Glacier Tiger. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details. Where is it? Where's the counter? There's the counter. Glacier Tiger, your application is ready for collection. What was the point of this? As your residency was approved by Emmett Selk himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them at the Bureau of the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you with the visitor's writ for the capital. Where am I going now? Oh.
What?
Fly me there. Please and thank you.
Sorry, what?
I just linked somewhere you have to fly me.
Oh, yeah.
Meow. 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 Meow.
You get in really good.
So this is pretty much our first ever live episode of Darkmoon Diaries, essentially.
Dive to the depths. Joking.
But why? Unfortunately, Scar is not in the webcam today because she actually has to play on her computer, which is across from us.
Yeah, no one's missing me. It's all good.
Can you guys actually hear her perfectly fine? Because she seems to have her monitor up high again.
Oi! After all the rewiring to your computer I did for you,
Yeah.
you're gonna insult me just because I forgot to lower my monitor?
Yeah. Alright, good. You can hear her fine. That's awesome. How's your day been, Akiyoshi? Next, please. Let's see. Visiting the capital, are we? Pray take a seat. Your name will be called once your application has been processed. Again? Is this one a cutscene? This looks like a cutscene.
Yeah, it's a long cutscene.
Talking?
Is it main story?
Yes.
Yes. No, it is no talking. Well, it's talking with the creature going, "You," but you have to read it.
Aww.
It goes really fast too, by the way. So.
Oh my god, we're so tiny.
What? Oh yeah, compared to everyone, yeah.
We've been pretty good, Akiyoshi. We ended up... we ended up rewiring everything here. Scar ended up fixing up the wiring in my computer.
Yeah, show them.
It was
show them.
too
It's
ugly
beautiful.
for her earlier.
It's beautiful. There's only like the 3 main cables.
Are you saying this right here is the best character? May I? You, I think, are from a time beyond ours. That's a long ass thing. I love how for this small of a sentence, that just went on for so long talking. Yet for an entire paragraph, they'll just make like 2-syllable noises and then be like, yeah, that was that.
Yeah, I just told you. I was like, it'll go really fast. So that's why I was like, yo, beware.
You, I think, are from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emmett Sulk? Nay, there is no cause for alarm. I am simply a shade, here and not here. Hythlodius? I know only that my name is Hythlodius, and that this city is a recreation, a phantom memory plucked from the well of history. These others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emmett Sulk's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstitution. A stray thought would have been enough. Hythlodius will realize the truth, for example. We were close friends once, you see.
That's stupid. It doesn't let me see because it turned off. Like it turned me off for 5 seconds.
Yet, in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. A bit part, meant to bring color and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny, and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. You know you can talk out loud, right?
Yeah, it was just...
You're part of the stream.
I know, and as I was saying while you were pausing, was that since I had to click off to talk to my family, it kicked me from it, so I can't see if anyone's been past chatting or anyone new, so I was just saying it again.
Ah, okay. Thus, I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. The final days. What began as isolated incidents soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. The convocation of 14, well, it was 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power.
Yeah, so we sacrificed everyone together.
That's a lot of scraping you're making.
I have to finish this tiramisu before it goes bad.
You could have left some for me?
No.
Wow. See what I have to deal with?
I'm saving you since it started to go bad.
Uh-huh. You straight up just made it.
I know, but it's been sitting out all day.
Of those of us who still live, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation.
Yeah, see? Sacrifice people.
And from their sacrifice, Zodiark was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet, oh how the star had suffered. So many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give of themselves to Zodiark. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that trees and grasses and myriad tiny lives would sprout and grow and flourish. The cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconsidered the means by which we might protect it. Oops, I missed that by accident. Well, that's awkward. I just completely missed what that entire line was. Oops.
Yeah, I was actually reading it when I was doing it, and like I was like, okay, maybe like slow down and make more weird noises so I got time.
Well, you could stop the auto text.
Well, I know, but like I was reading it pretty decent.
No, I just accidentally clicked twice.
Sad.
In return, he would restore us, those brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiark, that this new world should belong to the lives newly born, which is true. These dissidents surrendered their life energies in the creation of Heidelin, an incarnation of their opposing belief, and for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Know you, then, how this conflict ended?
I really like this drink.
Yeah, it's actually really, really good.
Yeah, I need to buy more.
Of what?
The cubes.
Yeah, and we also need to get
We have enough orange juice.
more of this vodka.
Yeah.
It's actually empty, right? There's a little bit left.
Oh no, there's probably enough for 2 more drinks.
No, we can have those tonight too. I thought you might.
Oh, who's in the chat?
There's Emmett Selk.
Yeah, he looks so depressed in his life.
Emmett Selk has ever been a champion for the will of Zodiark. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will have not abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Emmett Selk is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with every passing century. Tis truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. You should tell the people in our FC to tune in.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
Glacier Tiger. God. I wish I could do voices, honestly.
You can, just try.
No,
You're a dude.
I cannot do voices. It seems your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. What's going on here? Ah. I love how getting out of the chair, we like have to do a hero pose. Ah, there was one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? Nay, I see no definite form, just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion. Also, oh my god, it's been so long since we've sat on
the chairs. I know.
Yeah.
My
what
butt.
were you just
uses-
doing,
What?
weirdo?
What?
What are you doing with your drink?
Oh, I don't like the strawberry chunks. I don't like dry fruit in my alcohol, so I was blowing it to the back so I could sip.
Okay.
Don't judge me. I don't judge you.
You do judge me.
No, I don't. No proof. Is this Twitch?
Oh.
What is this called?
Huh?
What is the website you're using?
Twitch. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The color of your souls tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul was spread. Ha! This is just the kind of fate I might expect for one such as he. Surely Emmett Sulk has recognized the hint of him in you. This is a glacier tiger? Can you not see us walking over? Are we that tiny? Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. I'm so confused. Who were we? Your visitor's writ, as requested. When you wish to gain admittance to the capital, simply present the document to the attendant within. They know what Twitch is, my love.
I know.
They're just being trolls. They're just trolling.
Is that how you're telling me to get in my vehicle to drive you?
No,
Bro?
not at all. I would never do such a thing.
Dropping you off in the middle of this. Once again, you could have just teleported.
No, I'm too cheap for that.
You could have paid me $70 and I would have teleported us.
Look at this FC, no support.
Yeah. Is it only you only have to pay for your sub?
Yeah, otherwise it's free. Following is free. Finally! You were gone so long, I was on the verge of mounting a rescue party. How fared you in your bureaucratic ventures? Ah, I see my instincts were correct. And a good thing, too. Urianger and I weighed our chances of breaking into the capital, and an official entrance is by far the more attractive option. The capital boasteth not a single armed sentry, 'Twould seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appear heavily warded. Though mightily did we strive, with strength mundane and magical, we failed to budge them even a fraction of one ilm. Mayhap 'twas simply the case that Emmett Sulk's recreation did not extend to their usual function. We didn't try everything, of course, but we thought it best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters. Speaking of which, Reen and I tried asking about a cure for you. The problem is, these ancients didn't exist beyond Amarots today. They will happily tell their own tales, but whenever we attempted to explain our situation, the conversation quickly became muddled. Hey, random BR guy, is that you, Owie? What have you glaciered? Was aught worthy of interest said during your efforts to obtain a writ? A great sacrifice of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection. And you say all the Asian scheming has been leading to this? All this time. But if they still mean to enact this plan, then things won't end with the rejoining. I thought we knew their intentions in full. Restore the world to its former glory and in turn, empower Zodiark to reclaim his throne as the will of the star. Yet that was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put it into words, but we have to assume that following the final rejoining, the Asians mean to draw on the lives of the source to make their sacrifice to Zodiark. That does seem the most likely scenario. Mayhap those who ally with the Asians would be spared that fate. But what value is there in surviving when all our history, all our struggles will be erased? I cannot conscience such an act. Of course not. And that's to say not of what Emmett Sulk plans for the Exarch's power. Do we stand by and let him threaten our future as well as our past? We need to find him, Glaciered, and when we do, make your mark. Change the course of history in a way that's felt by those who came before, and those who came after, by everyone you've ever met. Change things so that even my other self, dying somewhere in that future calamity, will smile and say, I knew you would win. Is fighting Emmett Sulk the only way?
Yeah, right away.
He created an entire city. It will take everything we have to defeat him, if we even can. And if you push that hard in your current state, the light will break free. The decision to press on lies with you, just as it lies with each and every one of us. Ooh, congrats! That's awesome. Getting a job's always fun.
Oh, nice! Congrats! Is there a party emote? Or are there no any good emotes?
We'll do spell speed. Yay! Flight in the Tempest now! Woohoo! Frequent fire. Ooh, we get something. Oh! This is called ShadowBringers. Well then. If it's called ShadowBringers, something tells me this might be the 5.0 finale quest, followed by a ton of cutscenes. Do you remember that talk we had atop the tower in Mordsuk? I'm still of the same mind now as I was then. I don't abandon you, you don't abandon me, and together we can make a difference in this fight. There's always hope if we look for it. I saw it again and again as you tore those veils of light from the sky. If we keep taking that next step forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. So no matter how long it takes or how much it hurts, you can count on me to keep on walking. Of course you can. If there is a dungeon, of course you could tag along, Akiyoshi.
Damn right.
Vathri spoke of the disaster we would bring upon our own heads, the ceaseless conflict. Imagine how he would sneer to see what's become of the first, not to mention your perilous predicament, or perilous, sorry. And yet, who can deny the fire your deeds have ignited in people's hearts? You achieved what my logic and ideals never could, uniting disparate peoples under the banner of hope and common purpose. Without you, that giant Talos would never have raised its head. I have borne witness to many such miracles at your side, and would do so again. This is but another obstacle in the road. So come, let us travel it. Drag me through wonder and danger, as you are wont to do, and I shall endeavor not to slow you down. Gotta talk to Urianger too. Do we have to talk with every single one of them?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. As well thou knowest, if we are to usher Emmett Sulk into his rest, or unto his rest, we must need bind his Asian soul, and then shatter it with overwhelming force. The former task requireth orasight, and such have I prepared, upon the exarch's asking no less, though 'twas ever mine intent to provide said boon. The future whence our noble friend doth hail is a world fallen to Asian artifice, and he would not see much, or see such grim history repeated. I know, did we just get spoiled that there's a dungeon coming up?
Well, I assume it's something to do with Emmett, but...
Well, yeah, but clearly, come on, Akiyoshi, you can't be spoiling us. In a sense, Emmett Sulk's destruction will be the culmination of the Exarch's efforts, a reward for all he hath endured these many years. Yet even as thou stridest into the jaws of peril, forget not that his fondest wish, and that of many others besides, is to see thee survive unto the morrow. 'Tis in pursuit of that happiest of outcomes that I do pledge to remain at thy side.
Wow, this stream is way further back than
Yeah, of course
what
it's
I
further back.
thought. Because, like, yeah, I've been running you over for a while.
Our time in the first has been a never-ending succession of trials, as arduous as our path from the source ever was. Yet through all our journeys together, through that deep and foreboding wood, you have helped me to stay true to my convictions. Thus would I return the favor. Do as your heart decrees, without hesitation or regret, and that is all I will say on the matter. Sorry. Let's see, what is this? Yeah. Well, this has put everyone in a solemn mood, hasn't it? Honestly, we're not even sure this will be the end of it. But I suppose we should speak our minds when we have the opportunity. You taught me that much in Amarang. So forgive me this moment of sentiment, Glacier. By dragging me into this sorry mess, you've given me the chance to think and act as I should have, for Reen's sake. Words cannot express how much this has changed my life, or how grateful I am for your support. So I shall express my gratitude through action instead. No matter where you decide to go, I will be there, guarding your back. Why can't I just have a talking cutscene?
You're meant to suffer.
I need water. When Minfilia entrusted me with her power, she warned me that no matter how strong you become, you could still fall victim to despair. You could still feel powerless. And she was right. After you collapsed on Mount Gold, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. If I made a mistake, if I failed to bind the light within you, I was terrified you would die. Even now, you could be moments from turning, and I wouldn't know how to save you. You, Thancred, the others, you've all been there when I needed help. Minfilia surrendered her life to me, her legacy. I should be ready to do the same for you. And I want to, I do. But I'm not good enough. She told me to follow your example, and I've tried. I've really tried. Reed, stop crying.
Why? She's your kindred spirit. You cry about everything.
I shouldn't?
Tears of sorrow.
Honestly, if anything sad happens, I'm gonna be crying on live stream.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fate can be cruel, but a smile better suits a hero.
I'd be dead anyways.
Oh my god. Yes. I'm not sure Actually, never mind. I think I'll understand better if I try it for myself. I swear I'm not tearing up already.
Yo, that neckline, like, you got cleavage.
She is a child!
I was talking about you!
Oh, okay. I thought you were
What
talking
the
about
hell?
her.
She doesn't have a neckline, she's covered. She has lace. You have a neckline.
I can't hear you. I have headphones. No, nothing will come of brooding here in self-pity. I've made my decision. I'm going with you.
Your outfit also slightly reminds me of Lulu from 10.